Hello there, welcome back to the Ottomans. Last time we did fight a war here, and potentially I might actually have to send someone to the to Trebizond here, simply due to the fact that there are some very annoying Orthodox zealots. I didn't actually pay attention to them, which is potentially here very bad. I can't really, well, I can actually get my navy over there. We'll get these guys over to Sardinia, and then we'll try and send our navy over there. The goal of this war, if I'm not completely mistaken, is simply Sardinia. We might take something else like the Baleares here, but I honestly don't know. We'll see how it goes. So, the plan is to, well, cause trouble, and I think it should be fairly fine. I'll be trying to get a fleet over here. Currently we're at war with Aragon, England, Naples, and the Pope. I'll actually go ahead and vassalize the Pope here. We'll see how it goes, but for now, let's just get that first battle out of our, well, plate here. And apparently we killed a lot of people. And apparently the bug that, well, to some extent still works where you kill a ton of people is apparently still in effect, which is kind of annoying. But not much we will do with that. We will be trying to, as I said, get rid of these rebels. We'll most likely snatch the province from Naples. They do have Naxos here. I'm pretty sure I can vassalize them to just have these three, but I believe with Naxos they get a little bit too big. But we'll figure that out soon enough. We'll see how it goes. So apparently the Venetians decided that attacking Tyrol was a good idea, and they apparently suffered for that, which is great. So what I'm going to do here is get a leader onto, where is he? Do I have a leader? Yeah, I do have Durson. Durson, where are you? You're needed. He was apparently in charge of an army that didn't exist. So, I'll put him in charge and I'll place him in Treviso. And I do actually believe here that by placing him in Treviso, I believe these guys will actually run all the way to Venice. So, they will at least have a, well, walk over Malice, at the very least. And with that, I can do some good stuff, hopefully. Also, the fact that Tyrone has been integrated is a little bit good. That means that I have now complete control of Ireland. And apparently here I need to crush the English. So let us just get onto all of our plans. Completely forgot about England really, which is kind of badly done by me, but perfectly fine. Once again, I lost 40,000 troops to that battle, which is far more than I'm ready to, or prepared to accept. So, goal here I think will be to completely destroy the English army. But they are actually doing quite the heavy, well, heavy casualties, I guess. But we did destroy that army there, so I'll just get sieges up. And we'll see how this all, well, works out, so to speak. I guess that's basically all the battles. We'll see how it goes. So, I can take an idea here. The question is, do I want to take a military idea? I definitely do. I think I want to finish this, because as you can see, the English are at least giving us a ton of trouble. We also do have, as you can see, very far until we can actually invest in the line infantry. So let us get the glorious arms. Prestige from land vassals plus 100% won't really help. We already mostly have maximum prestige. But it will get us closer to these things which are, well, much more useful, I guess I should say. Big question is, do I want to take another admin idea or do I want to actually take the knowledge transfer? I'm a little bit unsure. We'll wait. It's not really that incredible important to take it right now. So for the time being we'll wait and we'll probably take it a little while or a little longer down the line. For now it should be perfectly fine, as I said, to simply wait. And with that I'll get the siege done here. The only people who actually have troops left that can potentially be a threat here is Venice. So I think I'm pretty much in a very good spot. I'll try and siege Rome, and if I can do after that I'll probably here force, yeah, as you can see I can actually force the Pope to become a vassal. And we'll do that. I'll also check if I can do that with Naples. No. As anticipated here, the fact that they have a little bit too much of base tanks is a big problem. So, I'll have to deal with that spot away. I'll probably just take Naxos and court myself or something like that. I'm a little bit unsure. Well, Aragon is definitely too big. But as I said, I think I'll take Sardinia and Mallorca and force them to release Castile, for example, if I can afford that. I'll probably just peacefully or forcefully vassalize Castile, depending on how it goes. We do have Savoy here that we can use, so we do have a lot of targets. We'll see how it all works out. As you can see, we have integrated Trebizond, and that puts us in a very good position because when I now cancel the military access that I do have with Crimea, I do now have 4 spots open for potential future vassals. The only vassals that I have now are Savoy, which hates my guts, and Wales, which, well, almost hates my guts. So I do need to use my diplomats to, or at least 2 of them, to improve relations with these guys so I can integrate them rather quickly. There's also a very positive thing to note, or positive. I guess I should say weird. These 2 haven't actually been called by Wales yet. And that is, of course, very, well, weird. When I think about it, the EMA has really low administrative skill, which is kind of bad here. So I might actually go for the annexation rather than, well, use them to do some more, how should I put this, vassal work, more or less. I'll have to consider that, but for now, since neither of these are actually being converted, we might actually end up not taking a English province at all, with the reason being that I can potentially take, I will probably take Naxos, that's a given. I'll probably even take Mallorca here and Sardinia. Sardinia is a given, once again, because of the fact that I will hand it over to Savoy. Most likely, most definitely. And I also want to take Mallorca because it's something I can't most likely not hand over to anyone. And that is definitely going to be annoying. But yeah, we'll probably take Naxos from Naples and we can vassalize them. I'm a little bit unsure what I actually want to do with Venice, per se, because as you can see, they're also a little bit over the vassalization limit. But if I take Treviso, they're actually perfect. Prepare for vassalization next turn, unless they get an event. So that is kind of a troublesome situation. So we'll be sieging Verona, just to see what we get out of it. If it's 36%, great, but I do down it, since you can see this is 1 base tax more. So I might actually have to take Treviso from Venice and core it myself, which of course is going to be a little bit troublesome since it's 36% overextension, so we'll have to consider how we actually want to deal with that. But for the time being, I'm also kind of tempted here to take these 2, sell them to Aragon, basically create a bigger Aragon and use that to my advantage. I can also ask to see if the Pope will actually most likely take Siena, so vassalizing the Pope is not a very stupid thing to do. And of course, Pisa can be released, and I think I can actually vassalize. No, I'll have to release Pisa and take Siena, and then I can vassalize Big Tuscany. So it's kind of annoying. But yeah, I'll continue this war. Goal will probably change a little bit. We'll see if they start any pouring of the English lands. But as it stands now, I'll probably take quite a bit of land myself. We'll see what we end up at. As I said, I simply want to take Naxos from Naples. I believe that's enough, but I still have to wait for the siege to actually finish, so never mind. I don't know why I got back to you, because I don't really have anything to say. My apologies. I'll try and sort this out and then we'll see if I come up with anything. Sorry. Rome just fell, and with that I believe I can now vassalize Mr. Popey. Ottoman vassal. Won't accept that just yet, so clear offer with 66% war score. I can of course just take Rome, but I wouldn't really just go for that, because apparently, as you can see here, there's a lot of annoying little, well, minor details. Getting to the Pope is going to be difficult, because I'm pretty sure I won't get access to, well, I will actually get access, so potentially how am I going to walk there? Getting access through a lot of places, it seems like, is going to be the way, which is hilariously annoying. But we're going to march this army up there. We'll see how it goes. There we go, Naxos fell. I have my troops in Vassal, the papal lands, per se. Apparently I have a diplomatic insult on Morocco, which doesn't actually matter at all. So, once I get my diplomats back here, we will be making a deal with Naples. Will actually enable me to attack them very soon. Naxos is, as you can see, actually 22% war score, which is actually far more than I anticipated. But I'll take it nonetheless. I'll be able to vassalize them afterwards. But that 10%, it seems like every base tax is 9%, so no, it can't be. Well, that's the sense I make out of this. Huh. Well, that's the wrong country, so that's not that weird. That's 3 base tax, that's... Huh. I'll have to do a little bit of math on this. Apparently there's a little bit for something and a an add-on or something like that. I don't know. We'll figure that out soon, or sooner or later. Since I won't be ending or making peace soon enough, I'll drag this war on a little bit for the simple reason of getting the deal I want. There's no reason to sell it for less, more or less. So I'll keep this on going for a little while longer, then we'll see what I actually end up with. There we go. Naples has been completely sieged, and with that, I believe now I can make the deal that I want, have them give up deals with, well, virtually everyone. See a little bit of land. Potentially, I could actually take Lucania, but I think I'll just stick to taking Naxos here, and then I could do something else later. I'm pretty sure also that potentially I could vassalize Naxos and sell it to Byzantium. I know. I have no idea. Potentially sell it to Byzantium and then forcefully vassalize them is potentially a way to go here. Byzantine reactionaries, how? 3 plus 4 plus 3. So yeah, I could do that. That would actually make the map a little bit prettier. But for now, I think I might just core it myself. So, let us make a deal with Naples, the deal that I want here. I'm not actually planning to do anything else, so it's not really that big of a problem. 43 admin points, not that much either, so I can live with that. But yeah, I will be vassalizing the Pope. And I have no idea if I will end up vassalizing anyone else. But the Pope is still a little bit, well, annoyingly stubborn. So we'll see if we can, well, make him see things from our point. With the Verona siege here, we can actually make peace with Venice. And as you see, as I anticipated, well, the war score is actually the same, surprisingly enough. But Venice still won't actually hand it over. And the reason is actually fairly clear. They do have still a lot of troops, length of war, separate peace, they hold Venetia. So I think we'll actually lure them onto, well, the playing field, so to speak, by doing that. And then we'll march our army down there to try and, well, help our friends, so to speak. Or potentially I could try and march on Venice itself, but winning a battle is better. We get a ton of prestige and, well, some other things. So potentially I might actually have to try and send my own fleet in order to deal with this, but we'll see how it goes. At this stage, I'm actually wondering if the reason why they won't actually start, well, the coring process of any of this, it's simply due to the fact that we are at war with them, which might actually be the case. I'm a little bit unsure if you can actually start coring if you're at war with the country. So 44% overextension is actually pretty damn high. Let's see, can I actually take anything that will give me less? Norfolk, Oxfordshire? Probably not. Derby, Lincoln? I'll take Derby and Lincoln here for the simple reason that by doing that, I'll hopefully be able to well, make things a little bit better for myself, most of all, but also I won't be taking too much overextension, and potentially, worst case scenario, I'll just core myself. That is something I can live with. Wanting England to give up their course, probably not. It's costing a lot of diplomatic power that I really didn't actually count on, which is too bad. But I'll be taking Derby and Lincoln from England here. There's no reason to keep them in the war, and if Wales actually start the coring process, I might be able to sell these to them. Yeah, they actually started the second the war was over. So it's simply me not using logic and failing to understand that you probably can't start coring while you're at war with the nation. So once these two is scored, I will be selling. I'll be selling both provinces to them if they're still military ruler. I'll actually get away with it since Derby is 16%. There's under 24% limit, and Lincoln. I can actually sell these two in any order I wanted, which is great. The Pope is doing well on the siege. We only need to kick Venice's butt once, so I'm actually kind of tempted to make a go for it and see if we can beat them. So let us. No, I didn't get there before the navy was back. So we'll have to see if we can catch the navy off guard. I think I might be able to if I'm lucky once or sooner or later. But yeah, I'll try and pay attention, slow down the pace a little bit, and then we'll see if I can do that. So, as you can see, I actually managed to snuck onto their little island. I got a -2 crossing penalty, but it doesn't really matter because I do have, I believe, a much better general. So he makes more than up for it, and with this we will be able to kick the Venetians off their, well, their little island, so to speak. They are virtually out of morale. And I'm pretty sure they'll actually die as soon as they pop into that army. No, they didn't die on impact, although they probably shouldn't. should, as you can see, they don't actually have any morale, so they shouldn't be able to fight, and it should just, well, to some extent, disappear. But peace with Popey here. Vassalize is what you'll have to, well, live with. So, Pope has been vassalized. What else am I after in this war? Not really much, if I remember correctly. So, Pope has claims on what? It's actually a core up here in Minster that the Pope has, so that is good. I can potentially use that to my advantage. Tuscany. Little targets here. And let's see, if I... Can I walk home now? And then make... Yeah, walk home and then we'll... Well, get rid of all of our deals. So... Venice, are you ready to sell me a province here? I think I'll actually go ahead and take Verona. By theory, yeah, I can vassalize them afterwards. And it's actually what gives me less overextension, which I do have a ton of already, I believe. So let's see here. 48% overextension. I'm actually thinking of taking Mallorca as well. So yeah, we will be taking just Verona. And that is fairly alright with me. With that, it's just Aragon left. Which is fairly alright. Hey, cool. It's starting to get expensive even with the Ottoman traditions and all that. But at least I've now joined my, well, main possessions with the Italian ones. And with Savoy and potentially Auvergne, we'll be able to join the rest too. But I'm at 80%, so hopefully Mallorca won't cost more than a 20. And I'll wait until both of my diplomats are back home here before I make peace with Aragon. For the simple reason I want to sell Sardinia ASAP, and hopefully I can sell it. If not, I'm definitely going to be in trouble. But that is one of the things that we're going to figure out very soon. 60%, so I'll still be below the line. At least after I'm done. Please Castile too, if you please, and give up your deals with Austria. That should work out just fine. So, send demands, there we go. And hopefully now, let's see if I can actually sell to... I believe I should be able to. Price Sardinia Savoy as Catholic. So they don't actually care about the fact they have a claim. I believe a claim should at least give a +5 or +10. Seriously, that would actually make sense. It's a claim. It's a province they want per se, since they have a claim. I would presume, at least. So, that's a little bit annoying, but nothing I can't live with. And let's see, I'm going to have to fight Bavaria again. I'll have to try and screw them over, I think. Don't want to try and vassalize. I'll have to take Vienne, which is kind of a problem. But I kind of want to take Franche-Comté and also vassalize Provence. I believe they actually have a lot of cores, a lot of claims, and a core. So yeah, I definitely want to try and vassalize Provence. But we'll continue with that next time. We do have gotten ourselves in a much better position right now. We have control over Aragon can be vassalized, Castile can be vassalized. I can make the map look a little bit prettier, I think. Potentially I could also try and release Genoa. But for now we'll walk home, we'll get rid of the military accesses that we gave out. And I think we'll also try and annex both Wales and Savoy. After we hand back, of course, Savoy's cause. And potentially we'll also, next time... No, sorry. Next time we'll probably go after that. Giving back Savoy its 2 cores. And also try and take some of the French provinces here. Hand them over to Auvergne. And then... well, peacefully vassalize them, I think. They are sunny after all. So I can hand them up to 30 base tax. Yeah, that was the plan. At least 1 province mine and feed them provinces. Wow, I just remembered my own plan. It wasn't as stupid as I first thought. So, as I said, we'll continue next time. Thank you for watching. Please leave a comment, praise, criticism, anything you feel like. And I do apologize that this video, well, became very long. Sorry. Bye.